This is my final project for the summer. It's really a simple little project. No big deal. It's meant to help kids, or not kids, but students working with Visual Studio, and remembering the naming conventions of the controls, and yeah, that's what I came up with as a form of the examples of some of the controls that we use throughout the semester. That's some of the code. It's code for some of the examples. Here's my main form. Navigate around the different the naming conventions and some of the examples, and an exit button. Really no big deal. Some of the code for the main form here. Nothing really too crazy there. Straight out of the book. I got this straight out of the book. We did a few examples of these, and there's code for the example form. Pretty straightforward here, and code for the naming conventions, which is no big deal. And there's the naming conventions form. Pretty straightforward here. Text box. Text box shows the abbreviation, if you will, of the different types of controls that we use throughout the semester. I'm gonna go ahead and run the program here. Just navigate through some of these. There's another look at the examples form that I generated. I'll set all these controls here default, so when we run it, they're not gonna be up. They're not gonna be up there until we click the button. We click for next example button. Getting ready to start the program. There it is. Pretty straightforward. We'll look at the object naming conventions first. There we have checkbox, combo box. See, I thought this was good because in case you need to study them, or they're gonna ask you, like, quick question. Hey, how do you abbreviate, constant or declaration or whatever? I mean, it comes out really quick. Sort of like little name cards or whatever. Note cards, it works pretty much the same way. And for the examples, the text box, text box helps. That's where they appear. And when you exit with the main menu, it'll clear the text box. Yeah, so the last one you chose, it won't show up. It'll show up as a blank. So it'll clear it. The main menu button not only takes you back to the main menu, but it clears the text box. And here's some of the examples. I added a message box here. Play with a few, yes. No big deal. You can input stuff, letters, just to mess around with them. Just a quick little rundown. There's a list box, button, checkbox. You can go ahead and check it. Nothing happens to it. Label, example of a label. Also in the title. Exit button. About. Cheat sheet 2.0. Which is just the name of my project. And finally the exit. File exit. The exits back to the main menu. And that's it. That's my program. Um, I guess, I mean, I would have come up with something a lot better than this, but I was, if I had more time, I'd probably like, what I wanted to do here in the examples box was have them come up one at a time, but without adding more buttons, you know, because it was already getting kind of bunched up there. The code's pretty straightforward. I'll try catch at the bottom with a mesh go on and play. Really no big deal. If what I like most about this program is that it was real easy to put it together. Uh, that one of the main problems I had with this program was um, with the examples box. I couldn't get it to like show them one at a time. So at the very end, I just made it to where they all came up at the same time. If I had more, I would probably add more. If I had more time to work on this, I would probably have more forms and just mess around a little more with it. Maybe actually show an example of what a label. Like each time you pushed a button, maybe show an example of it, like as a pop up or something. That would have been kind of neat to add to this. And you see, like here, I wanted to just have them pop up one at a time, but I mean, I could never figure it out. Yeah, this is my program, and it's in the entirety. Thank you very much. Have a good day.